Did you guys just run into a hot goalie today, or do you wish you would have done things differently to create some more offense?
No, I mean, the team did exactly what we asked them to do. Take pucks to the net, finish at the net. We outshot them 33-20, so I thought we did what we needed to do in terms of their net.
But you still haven't been created a lot of offense, let's say in the last 6-7 games. Do you have any concerns regarding that sequence?
Depends on what your definition of creating offense is.
Well, scoring goals.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we need to be able to put those pucks in the back of the net, but in terms of where the puck is going, where the bodies are going, we just need to continue on the path that we're going on.
You're saying that you guys did what they were asked for on their net. Do you feel like there was something you could have done differently defensively, or?
I mean, I thought we kind of did well with the game halfway through the first and then moving forward. I liked our special teams. You know, I think that on the second goal, I thought we gave that to them. I thought we could have came back to the house and stopped in the house, and we missed a box out assignment that ended up in the back of our net. So I would say that we didn't get the net front that we wanted there. And then the first goal was a missed assignment on a puck placement to a track back with a miscommunication between our forward and our D2. And it ends up on Conférence stick, and it ends up in the back of the net.
Did you like Julie?
Julie was great. You know, she's going to give us a chance to win every single game. So I thought that was a good response for her from, you know, the Toronto game, then the Boston game, then now here. So, you know, we were happy with what she brought to the table tonight.
What's the update on Anthony?
I don't have one.
Is she making the trip to Minnesota?
Unlikely.
There's a lot of players on your team that are used to scoring goals.
Yeah.
And when the puck isn't going in like it hasn't been in the last few games,
Yeah.
how do you deal with what is, I'm guessing, brewing frustration among them and telling them things are going to turn around, especially, you know, there's, you don't want to talk about Ottawa last year, but last year in the playoffs it was
Yeah.
the same kind of situation.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they need to stick with it. They need to continue doing what they're doing and bear down on sticks just a little bit when maybe win the stick game in front of the net. You know, be a little bit quicker to shoot. And but yeah, I mean, you know, there's players in the room who wish they would have probably more. And you know, we talked about that today, actually before the game, and we've talked a ton about the net front and going there. And if you want to score goals, that's where you go. So, you know, even the Grant Mentis ricochet off the skate and off the post, it felt like pucks were bouncing all within those yellow pads, and players were going there. And, you know, at the end of the day, like, they've got to find a way to put them in the back of the net, and I know that they will. So.
Even though you've got a pretty fair amount of shots, do you feel you're left some shots on the table? Like in the last minute, I think you just got one, got blocked on defense, missed the net. Do you feel you could have put even more pucks on Campbell today?
Yeah, for sure. We always want more shots, 100%.
Do you feel Willoughby seemed to have a couple of chances using her speed against her former team, maybe a little bit of fuel? What do you think of her again on the fourth line in general? Played a lot down the stretch as well.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it quite a bit. Like, her and I had a conversation just about driving the net and driving low ice and how important that was going to be with her speed. And I thought she did that really well tonight, and she gave us different looks. She played on many different lines tonight to give us just a little bit of speed here and there. And you know, I think that there's a lot of growth that's still left in her game, you know, even though she's probably an older player, but I think that there's still a lot that she can learn about the game. And but right now she's doing what we're asking her to do.
You guys are losing a bit of momentum in the standings, and other teams are gaining traction behind you. Do you look at that? Do you worry about that?
No,
about lacking time to get
No.
fix things?
no.
Last few international breaks you've been going on a high.
Mm.
This one, there's still a couple of games left, but do you think that might be coming at a good time for you guys?
No. I like where we're going. There was a lot of positive things about our game tonight, especially with our special teams. So, and I thought that if we could have had 1 or 2 more minutes, I liked where we were going as well with the 6-on-5. So, I would like us to keep playing. I would like us to keep playing and keep working. And so, no, when we have to take a break, I don't like being away from the team. I like to be with the team and work through things. And obviously, representing your country is phenomenal, amazing, and a phenomenal opportunity for anyone. And you know, there's a group of us who are going, but it's always hard to leave this group. But you know, we'll go to Czechia and do what we need to do there, and come back to Montreal and pick up where we left off.
Regarding that, I know you said no update on hand. With the roster announcement, was there a chance to change that if things weren't going well, or what was the timeline in terms of the roster?
You'd have to ask the GM of the team. Not sure what their timeline would be in terms of making a change or keeping it the same. You know, clearly a decision was made to keep it the same. So, you know, but you'd have to ask Gina.
That's a GM question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes it's Danielle, sometimes it's Gina.
Yeah. This week it's Danielle, and a week and a half it'll be Gina, so we'll see. Merci beaucoup.
Philippe, vous avez beaucoup de tirs au but en 3. Est-ce que tu as l'impression que vous avez quand même laissé beaucoup de choses sur la table? C'était en dernière minute, les rondelles ne se rendaient pas. Est-ce que tu sens qu'il y a quelque chose d'un peu inachevé sans ces gros scores, évidemment?
C'est sûr que oui, il y avait des rebounds. On devrait la mettre dedans, on est tous conscients de ça. On a eu beaucoup de lancers, c'est ça qu'on voulait mettre, beaucoup de trafic devant Soupy, très bonne gardienne. Alors, c'est à nous de vraiment bury down et essayer de mettre ces rebounds, comme tu l'as dit. Je pense que ça va être une motivation pour nous pour la prochaine match.
Ça fait 7 matchs de suite sans victoire en temps réglementaire. Qu'est-ce que ça va prendre pour tourner ça de bord dans les 5 derniers mois de la saison?
On a le groupe, on a ça dans la chambre, ça fait partie du hockey, ça fait partie du processus. Ce sera pas toujours rainbow butterfly comme on dit. Ça va être à nous de vraiment aller à travers l'adversité, de se relever les manches puis aller en groupe.
Est-ce que tu sens que ça commence à peser un peu plus?
Non.
On parlait juste avant avec Corey du fait que dans votre équipe, il y a beaucoup de filles, je veux pas, qui sont habituées de marquer des buts, que ce soit au niveau international, dans les rangs universitaires, puis que présentement, pour certaines, ça ne fonctionne pas. Toi aussi, tu es habitué d'en marquer, là, ça va bien, mais comment on fait en tant que joueuse pour gérer cette situation-là, justement, quand ça tourne moins bien? Pour que la frustration, justement, s'installe.
Tu continues. Je pense que, comme je l'ai mentionné, le hockey, c'est pas nécessairement facile. Il y a des périodes où ça va moins bien, ou c'est pas que ça va moins bien, ça rentre pas, ou ça va pas comme tu veux. Je pense que c'est à nous de regarder dans le miroir, puis il y a personne à blâmer. C'est tout dans les filles dans la chambre à se relever, puis trouver un moyen. Il reste 5 games, alors c'est à nous de vraiment se relever les manches, puis aller de l'avant.
Elaine, well, you know how amazing of a season Anne is having right now. So now you're coming in, the expectations are high. How do you manage this kind of pressure, and what did you think of your game today?
Yeah, obviously Anne's having a great year and a huge part of this team. No, for me there's no pressure, like nothing changes. I approach it the same way every day, no matter whose name's getting called for the start. So.
What do you think of your game, performance?
Yeah, I felt good. Hopefully, we had our looks too, and next game I think a few more of those will fall for us. So.
Marie-Philippe, est-ce que au niveau de l'équipe, est-ce que vous jetez un regard un peu au classement? Toronto s'est rapproché sur le deuxième, vous êtes à 3 points. Boston pas si loin derrière. Est-ce que vous regardez ça aussi, vous faites abstraction du classement pour vous concentrer sur vos matchs?
Nous autres, c'est un match à la fois. Je pense qu'on sait tout ce qui se passe avec le classement, mais ça n'a rien de regarder à ça. Pour nous, comme tu mentionnais, c'est un petit peu moins bien ces temps-ci pour nous, alors vraiment pas porter attention au classement. Puis c'est un match à la fois, ça va être super important de vraiment aller au Minnesota et revenir avec une victoire.
That's